I'm going to offer an inflammatory cool down. That's how I'm thinking of this. I was talking to friends about what to read tonight, and they said, you don't need to say anything except fuck the police. So I'm going to start with something by Sean Bonney, whose body of work made a tremendous poetics of fuck the police. Admonition to the owners of planet Earth by Sean Bonney, after the 17th century radical preacher Abizer Kopp, who was writing in a time of apocalypse like we are. Pay it all back. Leave the dead to their natural stations. Burst open the prisons. Roast yourselves, feed yourselves to the beggars. And if you do not do this, we will gouge out your eyes to take from you all you have broken, all you have taken, what you have made of us, of the circuits of the earth. For all of this, we will take your eyes from you and we will save them as a record of your vision, as a vessel of deceit and dereliction that will no longer stalk the earth. No longer will you invent imperious darkness, a darkness we will never forget, as we will never forget you, devourers of the planet Earth. We will keep you in our mouths, and we will keep you there to recite the filth of your lives, and we will do this so you roam forever through the known and unknown hells, and we will do this that the endless solar gulls and the endless whirring of the firmament will no longer simply be money, and so the dogs of the beggars will bark and run, like invisible ghosts will feed on your bones in eternal night. And something that I wrote that was an attempt to do something lovingly inflammatory, a poem about falling in the direction of the wound. Infatuation. Murchana, making stupid. An unreasoning passion, an extravagant folly. I can't remember who he was or who I was or what we did or how. A military show, her arms. Making stupid stand in business by the jingling of class stupefaction, in love as the strong one, their bracelets as they bend their graceful breaking off their weakest arms. Progress swooning, your mother possessed by origins, exhibit origins, administrative affect, emotion nervous to embrace, system of the arm. Mind, I went away and made you distant, a rise or fall of enjoying sounds, while our arms were busied, a noose, a sword, a severed head, while we confer boons in arms. The lotus stems that built the house, what the fuck you talking for, causing inertia, lotus stems you profit, allegories profit when they become his contract arms. They fly out of my making fatuous increase of fires in India, they'd let them all burn. View from insensible swoon, I dream of babies with multiple arms. Ignorance as the strong one, it's a sort of wedding night. You are very dreadful as the horned one, you look in a mirror, breaking the long bones of jingling disarm. Good omen in women, bad omen men, that production of terrorism act, hand in hand combat, public for granted, stirs her will overseas, but not her arms. Golden state violence, withered state love, holding her legs up, demand and supply, stand well mother, under collateral pride of the rod, curled as the hair, bare arms. Will of the parent, waving from windows, winnowing baskets learned from the parents, hands attached and gathered, produce neighbors, dead labor, tongue your enemy, your arms. Mohana, infatuating. The being deluded of assurance, infatuate national, must take me too. Lovers not bothered to burn divine arms. Lovesick of the rod of the sovereign, she sits on the rod of miraculous refusal, the paint peeling off her arms. Blissful sounds, mind I told you embarrassed, describe a graceful gateway, mind parting, mind melding, unlikeness, envy, disarm. Her fill of likeness thrown out the window, thrown into white corners, her skillful stroke confers wounds, fair weather sister in arms. Your children are browner, you're making light, call them terrorists, brown, birds mixed with men, thrown against the wall, you're twice born of arm. Your children are white like your fine armor, fathoming get to fuck measures of love. She stretches, deferring, embrace, wreck arms. We are falling from clouds, we are quick to distance, embrace former bump, so tightly she shall not go, mishear boot call to arms. The institution of their brooms exposed as violence, feeding on enjoyment of the earth, kindness and kindness link arms. Enjoying self as smooth and cool as pearls, you come home to smiling, to downcast eyes, gestures bloodied by the love in your arms. Poor pronunciation of the greeting. Smile, they could not rebel, look down without moral weapon, sigh, they could not bear arms. Mohanastra, attacking Aliko past like bricks arms, against whom it is directed, disarmed. Water levels rising, shades of their arms, wounded, pulling out of mind, I said arm, fall on the pale of the ally, cut arms, love in exile, one to another's arms, constitute alien class, confuse arms, social can get to statecraft, attack armed, neutrality, attack many, crossed arms, irrational, in bed, fleeing from arms. Rochana, making bright, radiant arm, consciousness arm, of kind make arm, can get to armed, fuck bright bend arm, twitching, make armed, exciter arm, brown sphere fake arms, embrace, disarm, secure stars armed. Sandeepana, setting on fire, a good arm, setting arms, Cosmax arm, on fire armed, a strong arm, fail-safe arms, many armed, take burn arms, inflame arms, fall to arms. And that's it. Thank you, everyone.